Today, side hustles mean freelancing, online shops, even crypto. But is this pursuit of extra wealth purely modern? Imagine the Middle Ages. Did knights or serfs have similar drives? Indeed, though different. Passive income meant managed assets like land, demanding oversight, not effortless digital returns. Side hustles were often essential activities beyond one's core feudal duties, crucial for survival or advancement. We delve into the economic lives of lords, clergy, merchants, and peasants, revealing a timeless ingenuity hidden within the rigid social structure. The medieval elite, the nobility and high clergy, commanded wealth not from jobs, but from ownership, requiring shrewd management. Their primary passive income flowed from land. Peasants paid labor rents, known as corvée, toiling on the lord's private fields, the domain, under watchful bailiffs. They rendered rents in kind, mountains of grain, livestock, honey, demanding storage and sale. Later, cash rent streamlined collection. Beyond rent lay a labyrinth of feudal dues. An heir paid a hefty relief fee to inherit. Lords profited from wardship, managing and exploiting minor heirs' estates. Marriage wasn't free. A merchant was charged for serfs marrying outside the manor. Upon death, a heriot, often the best animal, was seized before the family could inherit. Lords also enforced lucrative manorial monopolies, the banalités. Peasants were compelled to use the lord's mill, paying a portion of flour, the multure, a guaranteed return, on the lord's significant capital investment. Similar monopolies existed for communal ovens and wine presses. Even justice paid, with lords collecting court fines. Some nobles boosted income through warfare's spoils and ransoms, strategic marriages merging fortunes, or selling timber and minerals. From their vast lands, the church, a parallel economic titan, held immense estates. It collected tithes, theoretically 10% of all income. Monasteries, particularly efficient orders like the Cistercians, managed lands like noble manors, sometimes pioneering agricultural techniques. Parish priests were supported by designated glebe lands. Higher clergy often amassed wealth through benefices, holding multiple paid church offices, sometimes leading to controversial pluralism and absenteeism. Monks weren't idle. Cistercians were masters of sheep farming for the lucrative wool trade, while others brewed exceptional ale and wine, precursors to today's Trappist beers, copied manuscripts, or even excelled in metallurgy. Beyond the castles and cloisters, life buzzed in towns and fields. Merchants and artisans built the urban economy. Their primary work was their hustle, yet successful town dwellers secured passive income by investing profits into rental properties, shops, houses, workshops, a cornerstone of medieval urban wealth. Money lending fueled commerce, despite the church condemning interest, or usury, as sin. This spurred clever workarounds, disguised fees, inflated sale prices. Specialized groups navigated this risky but vital trade. Jewish communities, often barred from land ownership, became key lenders, facing immense prejudice. Italian Lombards and French Cahorsins also rose as financiers. Even the powerful Knights Templar acted as bankers before their dramatic fall. Wealthy merchants became silent partners, funding perilous but profitable sea voyages for silks and spices. Active side hustles supplemented income. Masters took fees from apprentices. Carpenters might craft barrels, and often the family wife ran an inn or tavern alongside the main business. But for the vast peasant majority, serf and free alike, side hustles weren't about wealth, but sheer survival. Their ingenuity, born of necessity, was remarkable. Cottage industries formed a hidden economy, largely powered by women. Constant spinning of wool or flax, using simple drop spindles or later wheels, produced vital thread for clothing, rent, or sale. Alewives brewed constantly, as ale was safer than water and spoiled quickly before hops were common. They marked their doors with an ale stake to signal a fresh batch for sale, gaining rare economic freedom, though facing strict price and quality controls under the assize of bread and ale. Intriguingly, some historians link the stereotypical witch image, pointy hat, cauldron, broomstick, partly to these entrepreneurial women brewers. Peasants relied critically on common lands, governed by ancient rights, not a free-for-all. They gathered firewood by hook or by crook, taking only what was dead or reachable. They foraged nuts and berries, practiced gleaning, the vital right to collect leftover grain after harvest. Fishing, trapping small game, often poaching, and beekeeping for precious honey and wax were common. Specific rights like pannage, grazing pigs on acorns, estovers, collecting wood, or turbary, cutting peat fuel, were lifelines. Any meager surplus, eggs, cheese, crafts was taken to local markets. This was the grassroots grind, the relentless hustle for existence. So, while passive income and side hustle are modern terms, the drive to earn extra resonated across medieval society. Elite wealth stemmed from managed ownership of land and rights, a foundation of power. Commoners, particularly peasants lacking assets, relied on relentless, resourceful side hustles, vital cottage industries, clever use of common lands, meager market sales, simply to survive. Their ingenuity demonstrates that the hustle, driven by necessity or ambition, is a timeless human endeavor. Which medieval side hustle surprised you the most? Tell us below. Give this video a medieval tap on the like button and join our guild by subscribing.